Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Campbell Rule from GIJoe Customs and Collections, and I've got the first Bald and Deadly video up for you right now. And as it says in the thumbnail, we're doing a review on the V1 Gung-Ho. So without further ado, everybody, let's see what we can do. Alright, so here we have the version 1 of Gung-Ho, which is released in 1983 and was discontinued in roughly 1985 or 1986. And he is GIJoe's first Marine soldier or trooper for the line. Eventually, Levanet came in afterwards, but we're concentrating on Gung-Ho at this moment because we are doing the Bald and Deadly campaign. So first of all, let's have a look at Gung-Ho's accessories. So we'll just move Gung-Ho aside and take off his weapon and his backpack. So we'll put Gung-Ho aside here. So first of all, since I've got the backpack in my hand, so this is a normal, what the card says, a jungle backpack. And it looks to me like this could be here like a small trenching tool. Which is supposedly what you need for the jungle. So nothing majorly special about this. I'm quite surprised about this clear opening. That could have been pretty good to have something stored away in there, like maybe another firearm or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, now next we'll take a look at his firearm, and his firearm is a grenade launcher, and on the card it says it's a XM76 grenade launcher, which I believe it models from the M79 grenade launcher that you often see from the Vietnam War. Sorry about that. So especially with that stock. So here's a picture of that grenade launcher right now. You can sort of see the similarities. Sweet. Yeah, it's quite a nice looking weapon. I love the straps on there. I love how it fits on his hand. Love that sort of texture of the, I suppose, the underneath the barrel. So a lot of people try and use this as a shotgun. I use it as a grenade launcher. So we'll put that down, and then we'll look at the Gung-Ho himself. We'll take a look at the sculpt, color and design of Gung-Ho, and then we go on to the articulation. So first off is his hat. So he's got his traditional Marine Corps hat, and I've painted mine because when I first got Gung-Ho, it was probably severely faded and needed a bit of work to it. So I took the liberty of painting in his symbol, which was actually molded in, but it looks like it could be an anchor. And unfortunately, I've also changed the color of his mustache. So hey, it is what it is. But yeah, he's definitely bald. He's got that great thick mustache. Going down, he's got himself a vest with a couple of grenades. Going down the chest, as you can see, he's got his Marine Corps tattoo slogan. He is bare-chested. He's got a watch in his hand, which is pretty cool because you don't sort of see very many back in 1983 GIJoes with watches. Has a belt, and with a couple of pouches. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 pouches. Nothing at the back. He's got a couple of pockets on his on the back, and it's got a symbol saying "Made in Hong Kong." Hopefully you can see that. There you go. Off you go. See it quite nicely. Going down, he's got his firearm, and I like to think that this here on the side could be a suppressor, or maybe another magazine clip. Who knows? On the side here, you see 1, 2, 3, and there's another one right there, like four grenades. So they are basically for his shotgun, not shotgun, for his grenade launcher, that's pretty cool. Nice color camouflage design, like the light blue and the green. So I would say that would be perfect for like watery jungle environment. Now, if you think these boots look really familiar, it's because the lower part of the pants, because they are the same mold as Duke that was released that same year, 1983. Okay, let's take the foot peg off, because he didn't come with a foot peg at all. So let's take a look at the articulation of Gung-Ho. So he's got the typical articulation from 1983 to, I suppose, 1984 or 5, and it's just a swivel here, so it turns left and right, and that's it. Doesn't have a ball joint. He can do a T-pose up here. He's got a swivel up where the bicep is. He can bend his elbow about 9 degrees, straight up like that. There's no wrist articulation. There was never none of that like back in the day. He can swivel his arms around and around, which is great. He is held together by a rubber O-ring, so he can do like a bit of an ab crunch-ish. He can split his legs. I'm not going to try about that far. I'm not going to go any further than that. He can lift his leg up about 9 degrees and bend his knee about 9 degrees. And if you can see that nice logo, see it says 1983 Hasbro. Now let's take a look at the file card. I don't actually own the file card, so here's a picture coming up right now, and I'll pause this so you can read this in your own time. But you can see here that he is a Marine, as I said before, and he is a gunnery sergeant, which I think, I'm not sure what that is in the US Army, but he's a Marine. So his primary military specialty is reconnaissance, and his secondary is jungle warfare training. Right, let's take a look when Gung-Ho first appeared in the Marvel comic book run. So he appeared in GIJoe number 11 back in May in 1983. So it was quite fitting that he was released that same year. And that was a mission set in Antarctica, I believe, or somewhere where it was like real cold. And he came out there bare-chested and showing off their tattoo. So typical Marine style, showing how tough he is. Good on you, Gung-Ho. Gung-Ho was also part of the GIJoe miniseries by Sambo, and he played pretty much a major part. I think there's one stage on that series that he was playing around with some model GIJoe tanks and all that, because they were trying to fool Cobra and saying that they were surrendering. That was pretty cool. Just got some notes here from the lead designer from Ron Rudad, and he said that Gung-Ho came from the memory of his father and his uncle, both Marines. The cap that Gung-Ho is wearing is a traditional herringbone cap, like his dad wore during and after World War II. The globe and anchor on his chest was a tattoo, but we at Hasbro had to change this logo so it didn't sort of the conflict with the actual Marine Corps logo. It is a trademark, so there's obviously a conflict of interest. So there must be like subtle changes with this design over here. We've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting for this time to begin. We ain't getting any older. I kind of feel a little younger. Run away and embrace the day. The sun is out, won't go away. That's it. That's the end of the very first video of the Bald Deadly campaign. And that's right, all of March I'm doing reviews on board-headed GIJoes and Cobras. And I could not get this done without good old Gung-Ho. Thank you so much there, buddy. And hey, I also want to invite other creators to do the same thing. Please use that logo up there and hashtag Bald Deadly. Thank you so much. Now that was a great review on good old Gung-Ho here. Please join me next week for another review. And with that, everybody, please, if you haven't done this before, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell up there. Please join the Bald Deadly campaign up there again. And also the fact it's GIJoe. This time it's GIJoe's Marines. And see ya. And don't worry if you're bored, because you're also deadly. Bye.